Alright guys, now that we're officially in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, I am just going to recap one game at a time. And the one game that took place yesterday was France versus Morocco, which France ended up winning 2-0. But Morocco did not do a bad job in this game. They played pretty well, and the game was actually scoreless at the half, but the two people that ended up scoring were Kylian Mbappe, and Ousmane Dembele, who are arguably the two best players on the French national team. Well, I was rooting for France in this game, and I'm happy that they won, but credit to Morocco for doing a good job. And if you guys can remember, back in 2022, these two teams actually played in the semifinal, but in 2026, they played in the quarterfinal, and it was actually the same score as the semifinal before. It was 2-0 France. So here are some key moments from the match. In the 25th minute, Mbappe was fouled in the box, so he got a penalty, but the penalty was actually saved by the Moroccan goalkeeper, who, by the way, was an extremely dominant force in this game, and his name was Yassine Bounou. And also, just before halftime, the French defender, Lucas Digne, tested the goalkeeper with a swerving long-range strike that ultimately bounced off the crossbar. And then, after halftime in the 60th minute, Mbappe scored his goal, making the difference of the game. And then 6 minutes later, in the 66th minute, Dembele scored his goal, which was probably the better goal, in my opinion. But France ended up winning 2-0, and now they're going to go into the semifinals. And another thing that happened was in the 76th minute, where Mbappe was actually subbed off. Reason number one, because they thought they were going to win. Reason number two, I think he got fouled, and they just didn't want him playing anymore. Anyway, I'm Lightning, and I'm out.